I promise we tested before and it was working just fine. So I think just TikTok messed up on us. Oh, Cafe 75's grandbaby is watching and waiting patiently for the results.
All right. We're on Wi-Fi. Okay. We're on Wi-Fi.
Somebody says just say Cafe 75 for the win. I am from Chickasha. Brett is from Moore.
Yeah.
Hindle's is overrated. Tiffany's is better.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, Tiffany's put up a good fight, but they didn't make it. And that really comes down to the votes because that's the thing. I want to quickly discuss the kind of the process was we let you, the follower, the listener, the fan, the community vote on their favorites from week to week, and there was some gaps in there to get us to here. But we let you all vote to determine who was in the finals. You know, because we're getting a lot of comments about, well, what about such and such? Well, what about this restaurant? If they didn't, because we tallied votes, that's how we determined who was going to be
in our top 16.
In the top 16. Listen, the rule is the same. If you don't vote, you can't bitch. That's what I tell people. If you want your restaurant in there, you got to say something. You got to vote, and it's got to count. So, and that's not not trying to be a certain way about it, but that's how we determined who was going to be in the final. Then it came down to me tasting the final, and that's what's going to determine what's in here.
Oh, somebody's accusing us of collusion with Kindles because of how close we are to Noble.
Oh, really? Who is that?
Courtney.
Courtney? Oh, come on. I lived in Norman, and I didn't collude with Kindles. All right. You guys ready to do this? Who's all in favor? All in favor of us getting the show on the road and figure out who the winner of the Only an OK Show Chicken Fried Steak Tournament of Champions is? Give it to me. Are you guys ready? Who's ready? Let's go.
Yes, everybody is ready.
All right.
I think we already need a recount.
And the winner. Sorry, we used a thank you card. We're not the Oscars. And the winner of the Only an OK Show Chicken Fried Steak Tournament of Champions is. Hang on just a second. I gotta get a drink. Hang on.
Oh my God.
Hang on.
You're the worst.
All right, hang on. Just a second.
Dude, we're gonna have a mutiny.
Hang on a second.
They're gonna burn the internet down.
Gosh. Are you guys ready? Let's start that over again. All right. And the winner of the Only an OK Show podcast
Chicken
Fried Steak Tournament of Champions goes to it's Cafe 75. Everybody, Cafe 75. Who's happy about it?
I think most everybody is happy about it. I think most people agree that Kindles has some nostalgia points.
Yes.
But the people that have had both of them recently, all seem to be leaning towards Cafe 75, and I think we agree.
And for me, it's the little things that comes down to for me. I like the mashed potato. I know it's all about the chicken fried, but there's a combination of flavors there that I'm always looking for, and it's the mashed potatoes. It's how things kind of go together. How they collude
for the votes.
How they collude for the votes. For me, I felt like Cafe 75 was a little closer to what I grew up with. I like my chicken fry. I like my meat to be a little bit thicker. I think for me, Kindle's was a little thin. It's pounded in it again, nice and tender, but Cafe 75 tender, melted in my mouth. They both did, but the thing about it is, and I was talking to talking to D at Kindles, it really comes down to, it's not about who's the best. Everybody has a favorite. And you can kind of see from the votes and see through the comments who the clear favorites were. And I think a lot of it comes down to, you see a lot of people say, grew up going to Kindles, been going to Kindles since XYZ. We all have a place that we like, we have a fondness for.
Yes.
And I've also had comments like, well, if Cafe 75 was closer, I would probably go to them. And I can see that too. I mean, but our job is to travel and do the 100-mile meals and check out and they voted. I mean, trust me, I was hoping for something closer only because, I've been sick for a month. You've been sick so I was hoping for something a little bit closer, but let me tell you, worth the drive. If you're anywhere near Mounds, Oklahoma. And the other thing that they do that I liked, and again, this didn't have, it had a little bit to do with it. They do things like, they do mini meals. And basically, you can buy a small meal. Anyone can come in and eat. You don't have any money. You come in here to eat, you'll get fed. That won me over right off the bat. Mm-hmm. And again, it doesn't take anything away from Kindles. For me, Cafe 75 reminded me more of my grandma's chicken fry. And that's what, for me, it was more of a psychological and emotional decision as opposed to who really was the best. It's the one that I felt more akin to. And it was Cafe 75. Heavy D's, what's up? Congratulations to Heavy D's on selling out of pizza. If you're on the south side and you're on Southwestern, you need to check out Heavy D's Pizza. If you blink, you'll miss it. We need to get in there and check out Heavy D's Pizza.
BJ, Grandma's cooking, yes.
Yes.
But your grandma will not invite us over, so...
well, I think he's saying that Grandma's cooking. Like Cameron says, Grandy's. D is my father-in-law. That's awesome. He's a great guy. The two winners, Salt of the Earth people, or not, the two finalists, Salt of the Earth people, both great conversationalists. Like, you literally may not get a bite in edgewise, but it just came down to me. It was Grandma's cooking. I think that's the best way to describe it.
Lynette, you're right there. They both belong in the top. So
yeah, they both deserve to be in the final.
They're in the kitchen at Cafe 75 cheering.
Good.
It's awesome.
Because I got blamed. I was told the kitchen wanted to kill me.
Because all the people ordering chicken fried steak?
Yeah, because all the people ordering chicken fried steak.
Yeah.
So we're hoping to get Kyle and or Karen on for an interview in the next week or so. So stay. If you would pass that along in the back, see if they'll reach out to us. But that's that, y'all. I mean, it's a wrap. Like I said, the next thing we're gonna do is barbecue.
So keep an eye out for the announcement on Facebook, TikTok. We'll ask for suggestions and kind of do a similar situation when there may be some tweaks to it.
Okay, for people that are just now joining in, the winner of just to recap, the winner of the Chicken Fried Steak Tournament of Champions went to Cafe 75. Tell your friends, tell your family. If you're headed to Mounds, if you're close to Mounds, don't go to Tulsa for good chicken fry. Go to Mounds, Oklahoma. Trust me on this, because I've had chicken fry in Tulsa. It's not Cafe 75. So if you're headed up that way, you definitely want to swing through Cafe 75. Well,
absolutely. Congrats again to Cafe 75.
Absolutely.
And we'll see you guys on our next video. Next couple of days.
Yes, and look out for the post, because we're going to be asking for suggestions on barbecue. Barbecue. Okay? Barbecue. Got it? Sooner. All right, that's it from us. It's never goodbye. It's always see you later. Tell your friends, tell your family. Like, love, follow for more. It's the Only in OK Show podcast. New stuff all the time. new menus to peruse. From me to you, from Harley to y'all. Thank you so much for following. Thanks for hanging out with us. Congratulations, Cafe 75. Pat yourselves on the back, Kindles. Y'all are doing the right things. Hell, everybody we picked was doing the right thing. So
Absolutely.
we'll talk to you later.
Peace.
Peace.